What's happening, guys? This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I'm going to give it a few minutes to let everyone join in, and then I'll go over how this is going to work because we are going to be doing it differently since it is the month of February and Valentine's Day is right around the corner. So I decided to do this a little bit differently today. Hopefully everyone will get their notification soon. We can get some people in here. Let's see. Just my Facebook real quick.
Huh? I mean, it's definitely a pretty big spot. And it's on the...
Hey, Tatiana, how are you? Yes, give me 1 second, and I will explain how all of this is going to work. I'm just trying to share it to my Facebook page real quick. Hey, Danny. Hey, Christina, Melissa, Michelle. What up, guys? What up? All right. So now that we have a few people in the room, I decided to do this a little differently because it is February. Valentine's Day is right around the corner. So I just wanted to share my love with everyone. Hey, Christina G. What up? Oh, my gosh. Yes. Oh, happy birthday. That's so amazing. So glad to have you here on your special day. I have someone else that has a birthday today, so that's amazing. Hey, Colby, how are you? All right, guys, so already getting donations. Okay, so let me just clear everything up. Tonight, we are going to be doing things a little bit differently. How I want this to work. Hi, Em. How are you? Okay, this is the deal. I want to be able to give everyone a fair chance. I know that there's a lot of people that would like to get a reading from me, but normally I do my $20 reads on Wednesday. So what I decided to do is still have my $20 VIP. Now, if you end up doing the VIP, I will be putting your name on a list, and VIP members do come first, okay? But I did want to give everyone the opportunity that if you would like a reading but might not have the money to purchase or just want to try it out, see how it is, I do ask that you like and share the video, and it will be who I am drawn to, okay? I can't do readings for everybody, but I will try to get as many out as possible. So after the VIPs are done or in between, I will try to get to as many people as I am drawn to that would like a 1-card pull. Now, if you do the VIP, I do go in depth. It is a mini reading. I do offer 30-minute and 1 hour, but the minis are usually, about 10 minutes. On here, I might try to keep it a little bit shorter, but I like pulling cards, guys. I can't help myself. I can't just pull a couple. So if you are looking for a reading, please make sure that, because I'm going to try not to repeat this too much, but if my lovely moderators could help me out, the PayPal link is down in the description box, so I'm sure people will be posting it in the comments as well. But if you want to make sure that you are guaranteed a reading tonight, it is going to be a $20 VIP. If you pay the $20, you will get put on a list. You are at the top of the line, so we will go through those. In between or after, I will start posting your questions, and I will let you know when I'm ready, okay? And I will go for who I am drawn to most, okay? Just because I have to be careful of what energy I expend, and I can't do everybody. So, hi everyone, Star Travel and Pinky, how are y'all doing? So, yeah, guys, we already have one on the list, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that, and I'm pretty sure M said it was her. So, let me just double check that real quick. Okay, Emily. Did you change your screen name, Emily, in your love life? And guys, this is going to be a Valentine's Day edition, but if you have any other questions, don't be afraid to ask. We are not limiting this to romance today. But you know, it's in the air, guys. It is in the air. So I'm just going to light some sage real quick and go ahead and start calling in our guides and our beautiful spirit team, angels, archangels, divine beings, my ancestors, my higher self, and the higher self of those who need messages tonight, and any divine being that can assist us in bringing forth the messages of clarity, closure, and guidance. Please allow all energy that does not serve the highest good of all to be displaced from this space and from my mind, body, and soul, and allow me to become a clear channel for those in need tonight. I also ask that you allow me to be your vessel, your voice, your channel for grace, absorbing your light and your wisdom so that your messages may flow naturally through me. Allow me to see with all-knowing eyes and to hear without distraction, and to communicate your messages as you wish them to be perceived. I ask that anyone who needs to see these messages or hear these messages to be drawn and led to it so that they can act upon the messages that they receive accordingly. I ask that you shine your divine rainbow warrior light around me and all my viewers to create a sacred space for us to receive your messages tonight. And I thank you all for showing up for us. Thank you. All right. So just a little recap. VIP status, getting on the list, guaranteeing your spot is $20. And if you would like a free one card pull, please make sure that you wait until I am done with the VIP list or in between, so that when I ask y'all to start posting questions, make sure y'all like and share this video, see if we can get some more people in, and we will try to get to as many people as possible. All right, so we have quite a few on the list. Let's see. All right, Emily. And guys, we're just having fun. And again, it is Valentine's Day edition, but you don't have to limit it that either. All right. So Melissa Mitchell. Let me clarify that. Kara. Happy Valentine's Day, Kara. And Rebecca. All right, guys. I already got a good list going. Thank you so much to everyone who is donating. So Emily, she wants to know what is coming up next in her love life. So Spirit, what advice can we give for Emily when it comes to romance, love, and all the good that she so deserves? What up, Tonk? How are you? I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for being here. All right, Emily, what is going on in your love life, girl? What is going on? And for those that are getting the one card pull, I was actually compelled to let y'all pull. Once I get done with these 4 VIPs, we'll... Do you not? Okay. So they're not wanting to talk with that. Let's try these. All right. So what storyline do we have for Emily? Okay. So there's something going on currently, either in the recent past or in the near future, somewhere in this time frame. I feel like it's very close, where there's a decision having to be made, but you don't feel like you have all the facts or the information in order to make a solid decision. Okay. We have the moon and the two of swords. So, I do feel like there's a bit of confusion when it comes to this decision-making process. And I feel also that you've been really trying to tap in. Like, I'm not sure if you're in the thick of this yet or not. I almost feel like if any of this is making sense to you, like it's only going to get deeper. Okay. So you might have taken a break from somebody or having to create some distance in order to come up with like a clear, like resonate, like relying on yourself to make that decision instead of listening to what someone else might be saying, right? Because I feel like someone in your past, it's like it was just so much work. It was just so much work. Could have been dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We do have the King of Swords here, strong Aquarius energy. But it's like you had to work so hard in order for it to actually feel like it was going towards that fulfillment. And yet, at the same time, there's a lot of selfish behavior going on. Um, I feel like you had a lot of trust issues with this person, and it really kind of counteracted the process of y'all working on it. Okay, so hi Serena. So okay, VIPs are $20. It'll put you at the top, it'll put you on the list. Okay, we're on the first person now, and then once we get through the VIPs, then anyone who wants a free card pull, then I will go to who I am drawn to. So all right, so how is this situation blocking Emily from finding what she so deserves? Okay, Libra. Okay, so how is this blocking her from finding the person that she is desiring? Okay, so what they want you to check is I almost feel like this person really dug at your insecurities, kind of making you question like how you even show up in relationships, or what's making you attract these kind of people, to the point you might even find yourself like kind of isolated and scared to truly be dating. But what you don't realize is how much of a catch you are. Okay. You don't realize how much of a catch you are. So we know Emily is working on healing from this past relationship. Is there any advice that you can give her that's really going to solidify this healing process? What is going to help her solidify this process of healing? Anything? Give her. Okay. Realizing that you're not trapped, right? It's like challenging the mental mind fuck of what you've been through. Because listen, you, and I see the magician. So Gemini, Cancer, strong Gemini, and Virgo energy. But there's a lot of love that's waiting for you. Okay. Now, understand that you don't need to be saved by anyone. You can save yourself. Challenging the limitations and the fear that you put around yourself when it comes to receiving and giving love. I also feel like there's a really strong thing about being vulnerable and putting yourself out there, because the last time you did it, you got shit on, right? Or that your vulnerability was challenged in some way to make you think like it was a weakness, whether this came from this person or not. But these kind of things need to be challenged in order to release yourself from it. So, all right. So who's coming towards her? Who wants to come into Emily's life? So we have the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like this is you detaching more from the situation and from the person, like understanding what the lesson was and why this person was in your life, and diving deeper into and coming more from the physical and 3D perspective of it, and coming toward more of a emotional, compassionate perspective of it. Okay, but still doesn't tell me who is coming in. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I feel like this is more of that, like, the message to just disconnect. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like the next person that comes in for you is going to be very unexpected. It's going to be out of the blue. But there are definitely some things that before you find what you're really looking for, okay? I have a Taurus, Virgo, a lot of fire energy. They're kind of all over the place right now. So I feel that it depends on the revelations that you have, right? When you realize you are, like, your vulnerability is a strength, your beauty is not just skin deep, but soul deep, right? When you realize just how miraculous you are and how lovable you truly are, that's when, and this is all by, like, dealing, I feel they keep bringing me to the heart space. Got to work on the heart space, baby, because you might find yourself attracting certain people that don't necessarily want to stick around, that aren't willing to put in the good fight, that are afraid of their own shadow. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this abandonment and rejection issues are coming up, and that's kind of what's being attracted by the lack of self-confidence. And so you have people that are kind of coming in and out of your life until you solidify. Like, when you set yourself down and you're like, nah, I'm a beautiful bitch, I have so much to offer, I'm a hard worker, I'm a great friend, I'm a great lover, I'm a damn good lover. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to build yourself up, because there's a lot of toxic traits and behaviors that are still being played out, which is causing a lot of conflict and resistance to people coming in. It's like the moment that you might even have several, like, possible suitors, or maybe your friends might even say, like, hey, I've found someone that I'd be interested, and you're already on guard. Like, your heart's already on guard. Okay, so these things need to be addressed. I'm sorry they're not giving you, like, some good stuff. I mean, it's like, but we have to be aware of these things, right? Good. So look at your family issues, okay? Healing the family issues, especially around the young childlike state, you know, work on your inner child. Love on that little girl, okay? Is there anything else that you would like Emily to know? Love yourself first, okay? So that's really what it's boiling down to. And get to that point, you love yourself so fucking much that you have no problem expressing your love to anyone that comes in, right? So Yeah, I hope that helps you, girl. Okay. So, Melissa is next. Yes, dog, you know it. Oh, Kara. Poor thing. I'm sorry he's not feeling any better. So, for anyone who is joining in, thank you for joining us. How this is going to work is we have the VIP $20 donation, and you can do that through the PayPal link. It's in the comments and in the description box. But if you do the VIP, then your name is put on a list, and VIPs come first. Once I get through with the VIP, then we will go through one card pull for free readings, and it is who I am drawn to most. So once I get done with these, then we can start on the free one. So hang in there. But make sure y'all have your questions ready. Melissa, are you still in here, baby? If not, we'll move on to Kara. Yeah, girl, listen, like I said, it comes in when you least expect it, okay? It's when you get to that point where you're like, I don't even, it doesn't even bother me. You know what I'm saying? And you just get to that point in your life. Go ahead and post your question, Melissa. But it does. It gets to that point where you're like just so good living your life. And, you know, I mean, sometimes you go through these phases of feeling a little bit lonely just to readjust you back into the vibration of what you're trying to attract to yourself. But at the same time, like, it's when we release that who, when, how, why, all of that, and it does comes rushing in. That I really feel like that's what the tower meant. Like, when they come in for you, it's going to be when you least expect it. Hi, Priscilla. Okay. Melissa, okay. What does 2020 have in store for me? All right. What does 2020 have in store for Melissa, please? Ooh, the Ace of Swords, the first to pop out. That's awesome. Clarity on what? Clarity on what, Spirit? Keep hearing there's a message that's going to come through. Something I feel like you've been waiting on. This is going to be a huge year for you, girl. Huge. So there's a lot of very significant changes that are going to happen, like big year. Okay. So we have the Ace of Swords, the Hierophant, the Hermit, the Chariot, and the Ten of Pentacles, which all of these are amazing cards to have. So I feel like there's going to be I really feel like this has to be about your job. Okay. Okay. So first off, like, and you know, me and you have had these conversations before, girl, so you already know. But when it comes to the position, like, don't undersell yourself or don't sell yourself short. Okay. Don't try to deceive yourself of, can I handle this? Can I not? You will know if you can. Okay. But don't sabotage yourself. And that also goes with overworking too. Just throwing that out there. Don't put more on your plate than you can handle when this opportunity comes in, because I really feel like there could be a significant, like, position change within what you're doing right now. And this can really bring a lot of like where these moments where you're like a little unsure about how things are going to play out or how they're going to move forward, when they're going to move forward, these kind of things. Because I feel like someone's going to lay an offer on your table like, okay, you know, this is a lot more responsibility. This is more of like a traditional position or something like that. But this is going to take some reflection of how you want to move forward with it. But overall, I feel like this could be a very beneficial opportunity for you and your family, especially with the Ten of Pentacles, because the Ten of Pentacles talks about not only having like great finances, happy home, life, all of that, like the rainbow, right? It's a great thing to have. But I do feel that this is going to be one of those things where you might want to sit back and kind of really think it over instead of what's the word I'm looking for? Impulsively jumping on a opportunity. Okay, really ask yourself if, because there might be a few different avenues that you can go with this, but also do not sabotage a good opportunity if one seems to be a little bit better but it's a lot more workload. Okay, so that's your career. What else does this year hold for her? Okay. So the Ace of Swords came back out. But reversed. Okay. So what I'm kind of seeing here, and I see the Tower too. So there might be an unexpected event this year where now this could have to do with anything. So just keep that like open, right? But I almost feel like someone is going to lie to you. Okay. So it not necessarily like flat out lie, but someone might be evading the truth is what I'm getting. Okay. Someone that could be very manipulative, very stoic, like they have a good poker face, if that makes any sense. Okay. Very good poker face. Now, we do have Capricorn and Aries right here, but with the Queen of Wands and with the Emperor, this might be a female who is a very masculine energy, or someone that has like control issues, those kind of things. But I feel that they use the lack of information in order to manipulate the situation, if that makes sense. They really do like being in control, and they're really in pain. Okay, like if you see this person and they're just kind of like very straight to the point, very harsh, diligent energy. They might be very quick with their tongue and kind of like snobbish in a way where they turn their nose up at you, like, oh, I know better, I'm higher rank, whatever the case may be. I'm better than all you suckers, that kind of energy. I feel like something's going to be exposed about this person when some distance or break is like you're getting the hell out of Dodge, right? You need time and space away from this person. So, mind could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, strong Aries energy, but we also have Capricorn there as well. But I do kind of feel that this person could be a female, but definitely has more of a masculine energy. Okay. So I feel like there's a lot of illusions around this person, and it could also be someone who might sabotage some shit. King of Wands, yeah. So they, again, I just feel like this is probably a female that has more of a masculine energy. So yeah, we'll see. All right. If it don't make sense now, it might make sense later. It more than likely will. You'll probably be like, holy shit. Okay, so anything else that is going on for Michelle this year? So you're definitely going to be challenged on the things that you hold on to out of like familiarity, comfortability, patterns and belief systems that need to change this year. In order for you to make progress, Spirit's going to be bringing things into, and this is probably why they're giving you fair warning about this other stuff, right? Not sabotaging yourself, not letting other people sabotage you. And it's getting out of these belief systems in order to challenge you. If you truly believe in something and you want to have a better, more fulfilling life, are you willing to step up to the plate and make the necessary changes and choices that will help propel you into the next stage of your life? And all of these are divinely orchestrated in order to release you from the mental prison or anywhere you feel stuck in life, in order to bring you the overall happiness and fulfillment. Okay. So yeah, overall looks like a pretty damn good year though. Okay. So I hope that helped, Melissa. All right, so Kara's next. All right, and we have Jamie on the list after Rebecca. All right. So Kara says, I have been spending so much time working on me. I can feel love, someone trying to come in for me. It's building. I'm curious about it. So what and who is coming for me and love-wise? I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. All right. So let's pull some romance angels on this one. So, Spirit, who can you tell me about the big hunka coming in for Kara, huh? Who's coming for her? This could be the one. Woo! So, okay. I feel like this is someone like a strong soulmate energy where you have spent lives with this person before. There's going to be a familiarity there for sure. I definitely feel that this is someone that's been kind of waiting on you too, right? Like you've been kind of connecting to in the astral realm. And they want you to continue to stay positive about, and not like resistant towards it, but just like be open to it. Be open to it, because at first it could be a little scary. So it's going to be a lot about you just having fun with it and trusting the process. There might be times where you even true love and getting to know each other. So this is, and I even heard that when I was pulling these cards out, this is a romance of a lifetime. But there might even be times like where some of the stuff that is still kind of lingering that needs to be healed, especially with that inner child work, where you might have to kind of, what's the word? What am I trying to say? Where you might have to pull away a little bit, okay? like when you're spending your alone time, and maybe it's kind of like those little triggers, like in the beginning. Oh my God, are they interested? Are they like, do they like me as much as I like them? Are they feeling this too? And it's in those moments of separation when you're not in contact or physical union that those inner child wounds might start coming up, okay? So take the time to really get to know this person, but I feel like it's going to be more like catching up. You know, the finances and career. Why is the finances and career coming up? Let me clarify that first. And then we'll clarify all of this. Okay. So there's still some stuff. There's going to be a really strong chemistry with this person. But with the finances and career and healing family issues, there are still things that they want you to kind of reconfigure and challenge those belief systems around these areas in your life of feeling, you know, stable enough, financially secure enough, you know, your relationships and your life and your family surroundings, these kind of things. Like what still needs to be addressed and healed so that those projections don't end up, you know, projecting onto this relationship. So yeah, because if you don't, then you're going to end up turning down the offer. You'll run from it. You will run from it. Okay. So it's definitely time for like any area of your life within the finances, career, and family issues, where you feel that you're still kind of stuck in these cycles or patterns or whatever the case may be. It's really time to start closing these things out, especially if you find yourself kind of sabotaging or feeling resistant in these areas. It's really important that you start challenging those and starting a new cycle so that you can bring new belief systems and new patterns into your life. So let's see who this person is. Can you give us a sign? What is their zodiac sign, please? Okay. So we have the Chariot, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Okay. So could be a Cancer energy or have really strong Cancer in their chart. This is someone who, you know, at the same time, and listen, like, I feel like they're a pretty happy-go-lucky person in reality because they know what loss is. They don't want to take their happiness for granted anymore. This is the person that I'm picking up on. Okay? And they know what it's like to be abandoned. They know what it's like to feel lost. And I feel like they have finally found their way back to that Christ consciousness, that soul loving energy, and has gotten back to this childlike sense of wonder. And they're looking for someone to share it with, right? That's what's happening. So this person is not afraid to put in the work because they know what it's like to feel empty, incomplete, and they have already started their journey of leaving behind things that no longer serve them in order to search for their happiness, and that's what they're searching for right now. And I feel like for the most part they've already, you know, they're already at this place in their life where they're really content with their life, but they're looking for that extra. Okay, so let's see. So strength card. This person could have a lot of courage with the stuff that they've been through. I feel like they have been through quite a bit and have had to really challenge themselves when it comes to staying optimistic. Because I feel like they have dealt with severe depression or sadness in their life. So they've definitely had to challenge those things. Yeah, they know what heartbreak is. Yeah. And then we have the Justice card. Okay. So some of them I feel like this person could have gone through a really nasty divorce or some sort of, always feeling under the weight of karmic justice, if that makes sense. We do have the Five of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So the Two of Swords and the Knight of Swords. They've had to choose to fight their demons. And they've made that choice. Because they were tired of being cold and analytical, and it just kept leading them down a darker road, and so they switched directions. Okay, so who is this person to her? Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Nine of Cups, Judgment, and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like this person is really going to come in and really work at breaking down your walls. Okay. I feel like this person's going to come in with, a solid offer, like, and not just the normal cliche, like, bullshit. I feel like this person's really going to be able to tap into your energy and know what you like. It's going to be a huge wake up call because this person's definitely, I'm really sorry. I hope you caught all that. I feel like this person's going to be able to read your energy to really know what you like. And it's not going to be a lot of coaching of, oh, this is what I like. And this is, what I want and need. And is going to do what it takes to break down your walls. Any resistance towards love, this person's going to prove it to you. Is what I'm saying. Okay. So, yeah. All right, Rebecca. Rebecca is up. Hey, Starlight. How are you? Yeah. Yeah. So, SJ, are you Jamie? So I have Rebecca and Jamie on the list. And Sarah. Okay. Okay. Are you Sarah? I have Rebecca, Jamie, and Sarah. Oh, tell Mike I said hi, Brooke. Okay, so Rebecca, going to visit Libra for a long weekend. Anything Spirit wants me to know? All right. Okay. Yeah, I have you on the list, sweetie. Sorry about that. All right. So anything that you would like Rebecca to know about her visiting her Libra, please. No, I got it. Okay. What would you like, Rebecca? Whoa. Okay. So we have this could be the one. Trust, give your relationship a chance. True love, let go of control issues. Pay attention to the red flags and flirt. So what this does tell me, oh shit. Okay. Well, it seems like y'all are renewing something to a way deeper level because we do have wedding on the bottom of the deck here. So this is definitely giving y'all an opportunity to take it even stronger, deeper, more connected. The one thing that I do feel the need to say is just let yourself go. right? Like, release all expectations of what this weekend should look like. Don't go crazy trying to, like, we got to do all these things and staying super active. Even in the smallest moments, right? It's about the quality time that you're spending together. So I feel like you just, this love is real. And, you need to have faith in the situation and really give this a chance to progress. But the control, like the control of how and when and why and all those kind of things, and just have fun with it, and just let yourself go. Like, anything that needs to happen is going to happen, and just relax and be in each other's presence. So don't feel like you need to have all your time occupied in order for it to be a beneficial weekend. And I promise you, you'll probably get more than you expected by just taking an easy, laid back approach and just allowing yourselves to be with each other. Okay. Hey, Nicole. All right. So what does Rebecca need to know about this weekend with her Libra? Okay. All right. Well, we have two different piles here, so let's see what's going on. Okay. Okay. I feel like this is your side and this is their side. So, okay. Things they want you to remember. First off, with the Queen of Pentacles, like, just come in with a very loving, caring, nurturing energy. Also, be aware of your own reflection, okay? You were special, you were kind, you were loving, you were compassionate, and you have a lot going for you. There's abundance and beauty all around you, okay? I do feel like you might be a little strategic in the way that you bring up certain things around your partnership, but also don't let that be the motive of this weekend, right? To trying to figure out, like, how your relationship is established, because then there's still a motive. Just have confidence in yourself, because I feel the reason why you're trying to figure out where y'all stand and how this is going to progress is because there might be a little bit of trust issue with the way that things are progressing and the way that this person has come into your life, right? It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle. It's been a process. You're fucking tired, right? But they're also asking you to release those burdens and have faith and use that last bit of energy to start something new for yourselves, and understand that he's wanting to show up in a way that he can provide for you. This is divine intervention. This is part of the process, okay? Now, on their side, yes, they've taken a long time to come to this place, to even get to the point of offering you something tangible, to even come to that clarity of what they were fighting in the first place, and that they were fighting their happiness. Let's get you some advice. What advice would you like to give Rebecca about this weekend? And they could even have, like, other people trying to, make them doubt themselves and sabotage and whatever. A lot of drama. But I feel like this is more of them fighting their own happiness and what makes them feel good. To be honest. Yeah. All right. So what advice do we have for Rebecca tonight, please? The Goddess of Abundance. I choose to feel abundant. Wealth between the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, like, or the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. You are abundant. You are abundance. Okay? You have everything that you need and everything that you should want. And if you don't see that, then too bad. Like, you got it going on. They want you to realize that. Okay? But starts from within. Y'all know this. I don't have to preach to the choir. Okay? All right. So Jamie is up next. Jamie Pitt. But yeah, overall, it looks like it's a really good thing for both of you. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm picking up. But again, at least he's steady. He's consistent, right? Hi, Courtney. How are you? So how this works is the $20 VI going to be served first. We have 2 on the list as of right now before we get to the free readings. And once we get to that point, then it will be who I am drawn to, and I will let you know as soon as we start taking the free ones, okay? All right, so Jamie, hi Jess, I am wondering about love. I feel someone is coming in and I'm curious about who and any details you can give. Thank you. All right, so Miss Jamie, who is coming in for Jamie Spirit? You're welcome, Courtney. Hang around, we have fun. All right, so who's coming in? Who is coming in? New love. Ooh, you called it, girl. You called it. Yeah, totally worth sticking around. All right, who's coming? Who's coming for Jamie? Any details that we should know about this person? Very soon. Yeah, you're definitely feeling their energy. They're getting closer and closer. Yep, engagement. So this is someone who is already looking and trying to manage a booty call, not just a fling. Like, this is someone who's looking for something serious. Okay. And let's see, what's her personality like? Okay. So they do have some family issues that they're working through. They definitely have learned to keep an open mind. I feel like this is someone that has had to learn some hard lessons, but has also kind of learned from the experience of their family. So probably had a lot of, external stuff going on. When it comes to like their close family, right? And so between learning their hard lessons and learning from other people's mistakes, it's learned them to broaden their horizons and, really be aware of self. So they do say that this is definitely worth waiting for and staying optimistic. So, okay, this is their energy though. So I feel like they haven't been in a serious relationship in a while. Okay. I feel like they have definitely taken time for self, maybe a little bit of casual date in between, but nothing that they have found yet that is like keeping them stuck in a situation. They know that whoever, because I feel like they can feel you too, and whoever, he's waiting for, he knows it's going to be worth the wait because he's done a lot of work to get to this point. He's very optimistic. So even if he has been hurt, I feel that this is like kind of one of those romantic types in the sense of, even if I've been burned, I still believe in love type energy, It's It's very sweet. I get a very like water energy mixed with a little bit of air, to be honest. They're very analytical but very emotional at the same time. I feel like they'll be very good at being able to process their emotions. So, all right. Anything else that we need to know? What is the overall outcome of them when they meet? Yeah, so I feel like not only is this going to be a pretty fast evolving connection, but I think the big lesson here is just expressing freely between the two of you. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that. So yeah, I mean, you really trust yourself on this. Why is the pay attention to red flags here? Oh, okay. So I do not think this is someone that you have met yet. So we have, this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you see. So if you feel like you have either been in crossing with this person or might even have an inkling of who this person is, it is not that person. Okay. The signs are cautioning you that if you already have your mindset on someone in particular, it's not who you think it is. Okay. It's not who you think it is. Okay, so we do have Scorpio energy here with the Death card. So they might know what real loss is. They've been through some shit, okay? And they've had to, again, and this is what I find so beautiful about this person, because not only are they super analytical, but also emotional. Like, they know what it's like to transform their lives. They know what it's like to carry around that heavy burden and still be able to choose happiness instead of letting themselves go into the pits of despair. This is a very emotionally evolved person. So, but Six of Cups, definitely feel like this is soulmate energy, someone that's coming back from, like, you've spent time with this person before, and that's why there's so much familiarity. I also feel like there are between 2 to 3 lives that you have already spent with this person. Okay. Yeah, they know. They've had to pick themselves up. They have had to start completely over. So, because they know what resistance will do. And if they resist, then spirit, like, no matter what, they are, if they resist making a decision about letting something go, then they eventually end up being, their hand ends up being forced into breaking away or completely disconnecting, right? Like, it's always forced out of their life. So they already believe in divine intervention. And this is someone that's going to, like, be very balanced with the give and take and is looking for a solid, committed relationship. Okay. So yeah, very interesting energy. And I hope that helps you. When he comes in, let me know. All right, Sarah. Sarah is up next. And then Amanda. All right, Sarah, what is your question? Okay. Can you tell me anything about my love life? I have been working my butt off on becoming awesome. And your hat looks awesome. Thank you. It's a little chilly around here, and I feel like it's, even if, I mean, I figured it was somewhat, because I had a little bit of red. I was trying to be festive for y'all, but it is what it is. All right. So congratulations on working your butt off and finding, and let me say, rediscovering your awesomeness. Okay. So, um, all right. So, what can we tell Sarah about her love life now that she's busted her butt and realizing how awesome she is? What is coming in for Sarah, please? Okay. Listen, I love it, but I hate it when they do this. Okay. Because they, even though I'm asking about what's coming in for you, they want to address your badassery and everything that you've already been through. So I don't know if this is their way of confirming that I'm connecting to your energy or what before we move forward, but just take however it resonates, okay? So first off, the unrequited love comes in. And I feel like this is something that you have dealt with a lot in your past relationships, where you have always given more than you have received, and you've always felt like you had to chase or to convince your worth, right? And it always kind of left you in this place of really questioning your worth and your ability to be loved. And it was more of people not even like, you fell in love with the thought of people, but no one really gave in enough to let you see the real them, right? You always had some kind of history or always felt this kind of connection and this passion, but there really wasn't a deep bond with these people. And I feel like it just kind of stole your power over time, and maybe got a little misguided when it came to what love really is and what love should be like. And I feel at the time you just kind of accepted that that's what love was until you woke up. And going through all of that healing process, you are a fucking badass. Okay. So, it's one of those things where even if you had history with these people or this person in particular, if this makes sense for you to really change and challenge and evolve from, right? So making sure that anyone you allow into your life is showing up for you the way that you need them to, that you're taking enough time to really get to know the person that you're allowing into your circle, no matter what kind of chemistry, passion, or history you have with this person. Even if someone comes back in and you've known them for 20 plus years or whatever the case may be, and you've been on a break and then they come back in, get to know them, because they ain't the same person they were, like things change. But give people an opportunity to show who they really are before you dive all in. And don't let anyone take your power away to make you feel unlovable, okay? So these are the things that they wanted to talk to you about before they bring up the new love, okay? So, All right. So who is coming in for Sarah? Whoa, whoa. Things are a little crazy. All right. Can we be clear and direct? Who is coming in for Sarah now that she's done all this work? So free yourself. Don't limit yourself. You might even go on some sort of retreat, disconnect for a while, break free of your normal routine. I feel like this is where you're going to meet this person, maybe on vacation, taking a little trip, you know. But I feel like this is going to be something outside of your norm, something outside of your comfort zone, maybe something you've always wanted to do, and this is the year that you finally do it, right? But it's time for you to disconnect from your normal day-to-day living. But I feel like when this person comes in, the feelings that you feel when you first meet this person, like they're telling you these feelings are real, and it's going to feel a lot different than what you have felt before, right? Could even make you feel like a little schoolgirl, you know, kind of that Knight of Cups energy, where there's a lot of flattery and a lot of flirting and a lot of chemistry. But it's also going to really challenge your trust issues and your belief systems. This person could be someone that you probably would have never seen. Maybe they're from a completely different country. Who knows? But I also feel like this is going to really go, it's going to trigger some things deep down to those like childhood wounds and belief systems, especially around religious factors. Okay. So yeah, but someone's definitely wanting to come in. But I also feel this resistance too. Like it's exciting but scary at the same time. So let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of passion with this person. They want you to remind you, like, stay in the moment. Don't think too much about your past or your future. Stay playful with this person. Just have fun. Okay. We will get into that in a second. But again, like, I don't know if it's coming from you or if this is just that issue, like, of not having your love received and reciprocated. If this is like a really strong, deep issue, abandonment issues, okay? Because all of this is like in one area and all of this is in a different area. And okay, so let's see. I don't feel like you know this person. I really don't. Thanks. All right, so who is this person to Sarah? Okay. So what I'm hearing is you have to get clear on what it is that you actually want and be real with not what you don't want, but what you do want. And be real with what you're feeling and your emotions. Like when you think about someone actually showing up for you and being able to be what you need without them being a source of happiness and fulfillment for you, right? It's a bonus. Let's just be real. So I feel like we have Leo popping up. I don't feel that you know this person though. I just don't feel it. I feel like there might be some things that remind you of someone that you had a past thing with, but I don't feel like this is someone that you know. And I feel like you're going to meet this person after having like a good break of really digging deep into yourself, and committing to your healing. Sun. Yeah. So we have the Knight of Cups and the Chariot. Someone's definitely coming towards you. But I do feel, let's see, can you give me a time frame? Which this does not guarantee anything, but I'm just curious. They keep drawing me to the fives, but we'll see. Okay, can you give me a time frame, days, weeks, months? What's the number? Okay, so Ace of Cups. First off, like self-love to the core, right? Set your heart free. Allow your emotions to come forth. Be honest with yourself. Love so fiercely, like you know what you want and what you need, and when spirit hands this love to you on a silver platter, are you going to accept it? So this could be around a January. It could also be around the first of the month, or it could be anyone. So like a week, a month, the first of a year. So January or the first of the month. But we also have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. So it's after some sort of ending that something starts. So, yeah. I know that wasn't super clear, but hopefully it will make sense later. It usually doesn't always make sense now, it does, but it does in the long run. So make sure that you timestamp this and come back to it when it happens. All right, so Amanda Grizzle, what is happening, my dear? Hey, Campbell. All right, so Amanda, what do I need to know about the connection with my ex, James, Scorpio, who's starting to come back around after I ended things a while back? Okay, so Amanda, all right, Spirit, what does Amanda need to know about this connection with her ex, James, who's starting to come back around after she ended things a while back? Aw, I love her. All right, so what does Amanda need to know about the connection with her ex, James, starting to come back? Let me get them all laid out before I say anything. What does she need to know about this? Okay. Anything else you would like her to know about this connection with James coming back in? Okay. So Okay. So, you know me. I keep it real. Okay. um, so what I am seeing is, it is saying it's safe for you to love, new love, codependency, attraction, give your relationship a chance. But then we also have playful separation, finances, and career, with true love on the bottom. So I feel like this is about really trusting your own discernment, right? And give enough time to make sure that it the past behavior that ended up resulting in separation in the first place doesn't come back around. It's also going to make you check your codependency issues. Are you playing fixer? Are you playing saver? Are you enabling him in any way, or is he enabling you in any way? Or is this simply let's fly by the seat of our pants, staying in the present moment, and truly allowing ourselves to be appreciative for what's in front of us, that we can give this a chance, right? That's kind of where I feel this is at. Now, I do feel that there are going to be parts of it that are very fun and playful. And when you're in this mode, you do have a chance. But at the same time, once real life starts getting in the mix of things, finances, career, stability, these kind of things, it could end up leading to codependent behaviors that then lead to separation. Okay. So it's nothing set in stone right now. This is more of you using your discernment and choosing your route. But I feel like you just need to give it some time, give it a chance, but don't coax him on how to show up for you. He should already know. Okay. Have healthy boundaries, and express yourself freely, but don't go out of your way to be like, this is how I need you to act. I need you to be this way. I need you to love me this way. That's not natural. It's not natural. Okay. So just saying. All right. So what does Amanda need to know about this X? Okay. So I feel, especially if there's still some unhealthy behaviors or issues around, um, being in victim mode, okay, or being trapped in certain cycles, I do not feel he's fully over it, okay? With the Ten of Swords being reversed, I just don't feel like he's letting something go and choosing to stay trapped, because he doesn't really want to look at it. I feel like he's just feeling stagnant and wants to move forward into a different energy quickly, is kind of what I'm seeing. Okay. What are his true intentions? The Ace of Swords, to gain clarity, come forth with some kind of truth. What truth is he wanting to come forth with? He wants to learn how to trust his own intuition, his own truth, because he sees that you're independent, you're doing it, like you left, you didn't need him, and that's what making him come back after a pause, after a separation. I feel like he took you for granted. He took you for granted. All right. Is there anything else that you would like? Don't miss out on opportunities. Again, you know, I do see the star and the sun here too. I feel like there are certain things that he just kind of needs to continue to grow up with, but I don't necessarily feel like this is something that I would just like X out immediately. I feel like there's definitely something for you to learn, and if not, it's just about having that awareness of the patterns, right, that threaten your empress like energy, right? Standing up for that, having conviction about your truth and the life you want to live, and not taking any bullshit in the process. So, either way, I think it's going to be beneficial no matter how it turns out. But I feel like he does want a new start and he wants things to change in a different course, but there's still quite a few things that he needs to address. Okay, so, all right. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. All right, so Amanda was the last one. Let me double check. Yep. All right, so we are done with the VIP, guys. Who would like a free card pull? And please, thank you for everyone showing up tonight. I really appreciate you all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. Tonk wants a card. All right, so we have oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. There is another girl that commented. Is she still in here? Adriana, how does Chris feel about me in our last convo? Adriana, are you still in here? Yes. Okay. So Chris, how does Chris feel about me in our last convo? All right. How does Chris feel about his last conversation? Okay, so we have the Tower and the Queen of Wands reversed with the Emperor and the Three of Swords on the bottom. So I feel like, honestly, what I'm getting is that it was probably a very unexpected conversation, something that came out of the blue, something that probably created a little bit of rockiness, a little bit of discomfort, I would say. Okay. And with the Queen of Wands being reversed, I would feel that, you know, especially with the Emperor being on the bottom, he's not letting you see how much it really hurt him, okay, or how he's really feeling about the conversation. I do feel like there's some triggers that happened, okay, but I feel like it's bringing up a lot of old wounds for him, is what I'm hearing. And with the Queen of Wands being reversed, it's like the way that he's looking at it is not very confident, is what I'm. Yeah. 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 So yeah, again, out of the blue, unexpected. He's not feeling very confident. And I feel like um, he's not really showing you how much this hurts. He's just fucking tired. He sees you as strong, independent, capable, and something that's very alluring and could be possibly very beneficial, but I feel like he's trying to mask his pain. He's trying to mask how he really feels about himself. And there just seems to be like a lack of power, but he's covering it up, is honestly what I'm seeing. Okay. Um, yeah. So hopefully that helps. All right. So Cynthia, All right, so Cynthia, this is how I'm going to do it, guys. So now that we're opening up to the free readings, I am going to go by who I feel drawn to, but I am going to let you pick your deck. So these are the decks we are working with. We have the After Tarot. Okay, hey Mike, how are you? Yes, me too. Thank you for that, brother. I really appreciate you. So, all right, After Tarot. We have the Divine Feminine Oracle, the Romance Angels, the Lover's Oracle. Okay. So if I call out your name, let me know your question and which deck you want me to use. We will start with Cynthia. You're so welcome, Adriana. If there's anyone who has not heard yet, I've been mentioning it all over my channel, but I will be in Burbank, California with Ramblin Mike for his Tarot Expo March 21st and 22nd, and super excited. No, Jenny, I'm just going off who I'm drawn to. If you want to do VIP, $20, it will get you on the list, and you have like, if you do the $20 donation, you'll go above anyone that's getting a free reading. All right. So the divine, what's in store for me in love, Cynthia says. All right. So we have the patroness of impossible causes. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. Who are you calling in? 13. So 13 adds up to a 4, so something stable, something grounded. Okay. So let's see what she has to say to you. Despite popular belief, Saint Rhea isn't about suffering or martyrdom. Not in this context. Here she is about miracles that happen when we choose to be steadfast about something or someone. This doesn't mean remaining in a situation that is harmful to us. It means knowing that we can believe anything is possible and that everyone is ultimately forgivable. Because forgiveness isn't about someone else, it's about freeing ourselves. We might have to draw fierce boundaries and possibly never see this person again, but we can pray from any distance that a light larger than our own transforms them, that a love that's greater than what we alone can hold and have for them might offer them a new life. Saint Rhea is asking us foremost to never give up on what we want for ourselves, and she's suggesting that the path of what we desire is in our belief that it is still possible. We might not know how or when things will align for us, but we can participate in a deeper prayer, a bone trust that at some point what we most desire will arrive. So what they want you to ask yourself is, what do I believe is possible for my life? That's some good stuff right there. That is a good one right there. All right. So anyone else that would like a card pull? Who else we have in here? Okay, I'm being drawn to Anne. So Anne Marie, Taurus, what is in store for me and my family, but especially my children? Please, thank you. All right. So let's pull one for her. Let's pull one for Anne and one for her family. What is in store for Anne Okay. So you might have to make some sort of um, courageous decision when it comes to a conversation with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius doesn't necessarily have to be, but I feel like this is someone you've been kind of keeping an eye on. And I feel like someone who hasn't really been communicating openly, but I feel like it's going to have to take a lot of courage and strength to make this decision because it's definitely faded. Like it's something that you can't just get out of, but it's also something you feel deeply connected to, even in their own pain, like even in their own suffering. There's still this like mothering energy to want to care for, to provide, to comfort, right? And um, I feel like this could definitely either be a child or someone who is a little bit younger than you that, you know, you kind of watch over, but it could also be strong Aquarius energy where, you know, it could be like a son and father type energy that I'm seeing here. So take however that resonates. But I feel like this person has kind of had a reckless past, if that makes sense. Um, is Anne Marie still in here? I don't even know. I just started reading for her. Oh, there she is. She has taken my kids. Oh, what does this have to do with? We have Scorpio energy. I feel like there's some sort of rebirth happening because we have the Fool on the bottom of the deck here as well as the Death card. Okay. And um I would definitely like, you know, obviously this is your kids, but don't get so lost in the petty details of everything because I feel like she does that in order to kind of she knows how to get under your skin, okay? And she knows how to make you like really question yourself. So make sure of the manipulation tactics and don't get wrapped up in like a little argument. Choose your battles wisely with her and remember what you're fighting for. I do feel like this is a very, I mean, I can see that it's a very hard time for you, especially with the Six of Swords and the Five of Pentacles being here, because this talks about having to move forward regardless and like moving away from the very traumatic times where you feel very disconnected and very left out of the circle, right? But this is giving you an opportunity to really balance out the scales and come out victorious. So, again, remember what you're fighting for and keep working hard at it. Okay. So, all right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Is there anybody else that has a question? Hey, Colby, you're back. Yeah, I'm sorry, honey. I wish you the best of luck with all of that. Oh, oh, hi, Laura. Thank you. Glad you could catch us. Thank you. I really appreciate that. All right. Ellie says she wants a card. Okay. What deck do you want me to use, Ellie? We have the After Tarot, the Divine Feminine, Romance Angels, Lover's Oracle. Yes, I am, Tatiana. The Divine. Okay. What message does Ellie need to hear most right now? Yes, I'll get to you next, Tatiana. I love that name, by the way. All right. So what message does Ellie need to hear? Queen of the Outsiders, I have arrived. I am where I always will be, in love. I love it. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who is showing up. Thank you for liking and sharing and donating. Y'all are amazing. And I appreciate every single one of you. Okay. No matter who you are or where you are, Saint Sarah's love is the kind that reaches you. There's nothing you need to perfect or prove. There's nothing you need to wait to become. There's only the deep, abiding truth that love is not outside of you. You are never an outsider to love. You are love. Saint Sarah is the ultimate love card, the one that whispers what you've always known, that love is our true purpose and our only true home. Persecuted, how lonely, how outcast we may feel, no matter how long it has been since we felt loved, Saint Sarah is the healing that comes when we embody love again. She is here to welcome us back to the singular destination we actually never left. Home is only ever as far as we allow ourselves to be separate from the space of our own heart. And the soul voice meditation says, enter the heart, ask to experience love, true love, and let it fill you head to soul. Wow. That's sounds right up your alley, girl. All right. So Tatiana says she wants a romance oracle for Jameson and herself. So what does Tatiana need to know about her and Jameson? It is safe for your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So let's see. All right, Laura, I got you on the list, babe. All right. Save for you to love. 47. This card indicates that you're protecting your heart from hurt because of painful relationship experiences. However, the angels can only bring as much romance as you'll allow inside. If you have a shield around your heart, how is love to get in? A closed heart repels the sensitive partner you're trying to attract. Following your inner guidance will protect you and simultaneously allow you to feel loved and loving. Trust your intuitive senses with respect to other people's trustworthiness and open your heart to those who are kind and gentle. Ask the angels to bring caring individuals, including a romantic partner, into your life, and they'll do so, provided that you listen to and follow their guidance. So I do feel that, yes, I did get that, Michelle. So I definitely feel like this is you to really open up your heart space and really understand where your pain and trauma stems from when it comes to allowing people to show up for you. Like if you're trying to attract that sensitive partner, but yet not really allowing someone to get close to you, then you need to ask where that resistance is coming from and how can you let that love in more deeply, right? So I would definitely say open up a little more, have fun, and if it feels good and it feels right and you can have that discernment over your situation, sometimes it's worth the risk. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that helps you. All right. So let me see. Is there anyone else? Okay. All right. What are we at? Okay. So I am going to go ahead and close the list. We have Laura and Car Dietz on the list, which I believe that's Colby, right? Car Dietz. Okay. So Laura, what is your question? I know. I know. Like, and I swear none of this has been happening today, but the weather's been like really weird. We've gone from 70-degree weather, sunny one day, to a flood. So 70 and Sunday on a Monday, flooding and like almost freezing on Wednesday, snow Thursday, back up to the 50s on Saturday, and then we almost flooded again yesterday. So yeah, it's been fun times up here in North Carolina. But I don't know why, like once I start doing my readings and stuff, all my sinus stuff starts acting up. It's really weird. Um, yes. All right. So Laura, I am seeing Scorpio and he is coming up this weekend. Will it go well? Ooh. All right. So let's start with the romance angels. Okay. So Laura is seeing her Scorpio this weekend. What's it going to be like, Spirit? What does she need to be aware of? And how's it going to go down? Give us the deets. Okay. Spill the tea on this weekend getaway. Not too much tea, though. Okay. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, why is this here, though? I feel that there's going to be a moment where, you're going to see something or something that really makes you challenge, like, the way that you were raised in your upbringing when it comes to really looking at love. You're so welcome, Tatiana. You're so sweet. But this is more about staying in the present moment and not getting lost in the process of the past and what those conditionings have taught you. Okay. Just because they taught you something doesn't mean that you have to accept it for the rest of your life. It's up to you to have enough discernment to know if that works for you or not. But it's like really just enjoying that moment and being playful. Like most of this is really light, very airy, like a chance for both of you to get a little bit closer and allow him to pursue you, to really show up for you. This is really allowing you to just forget about your belief systems and all the fear you have associated to love, and just let that youthful energy to shine. Okay. Um, yeah, there's going to be a lot of passion, and there's going to be a lot of fun. I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun. There might be like that temporary moment of like, oh my God, and you might get up in your feels or in your head, but overall, I feel like this is going to be a way for, like when you get triggered, maybe you being honest and vulnerable about it, and just like realigning with the energy of, what it is that you want to experience, and maybe why certain things, it might give you a chance to really open up about some of the things that you've been through, right? That he might not know about. And oh, he's meeting your kids this weekend, so maybe that's why the children card. So it could give you a really good, like, a view, give him a good view of your life. And especially with kids involved too, it's just like having a good time, being present, having just being playful. It's really a playful energy that I feel. Okay. So let's pull some tarot on this. All right. So what's going to happen this upcoming weekend with um, Laura and her Scorpio, please? I felt it. Where are you? I swear. Oh, there it is. All right. So yeah, and this is where I feel like it's going to be that split second, okay, where you get trapped in your head. And I'm here and right now, it's better for you to just, and not in a reaction, but in a response. Like, do you understand what it does to me when you say or do that, or when these kind of things happen, or feeling stuck in a situation that makes you uncomfortable, but you're too scared to say something about it and fear of confrontation, those kind of things. I feel like it's going to be a quick moment, but it's only going to last as long as you let it. If you give him the opportunity to smooth things over more quickly, then you can move on and get back to having fun. The more you let it fester, the more you let it, the snowball effect, the worse it's going to be. Okay? Like sabotaging your nights and feeling restless type thing. So don't let your pride get in the way. Okay? Yeah, because and I feel like a lot of this really does have to do with those old belief systems that are still playing on your insecurities. Okay, yeah, right, yes. Okay, so and it is, and it's a lot of weight. It's a lot. Feels like a lot of pressure that's just getting to this point of like, you know, do we just let this go? Do we start over? Like, and I feel like that's kind of where things are really starting to solidify for you, is like everything that we have struggled with in the past, we're finally laying down and starting over, because it's too exhausting carrying all the other shit around, right? So all right. Well, what's the overall outcome of the weekend? I see Lovers on the bottom. What's the overall outcome of the weekend? So I do feel, yeah, I'm being drawn to the Four of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So I feel like, and there's the King of Cups. So I do feel like he does have a lot of emotion. I see the Empress popping out too. So he sees you in such a high manner, and he has a lot of emotion towards you. He just might not be, again, not openly communicating about it. But what I feel like one of the things that's going to come out this weekend is the old patterns and the things that really cause you know a reason for concern, especially with past behaviors. Like, a lot of that's going to be laid to rest. Okay. But you got to give him the opportunity to open up too without forcing him. Right. So that's really what I feel from that. So hope that helps. All right. And then Colby, Cardeets is you, right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Okay. Yeah, good. All right. So, Colby, what would Spirit like me to know for the coming months ahead? I seen you in my dream state, astral. Dude, like, okay, listen, Brooke was saying it too, and I had a really hard time sleeping last night. Like, I was very much in the veil, but I have noticed, especially since I've been here in North Carolina, I am so much more aware of the fact that my soul is doing a lot of astral travel and healing on a quantum level, like during my sleep state. Sometimes I'm aware of it, sometimes I'm not, but a lot of people have been confirming that too. And I said it back in December. And I feel like I'm doing so much more work than just like what I'm doing physically. But then Brooke just confirmed it this past week too. She was like, "You were there and we were doing all this healing." And I was like, dude, I've been saying that for a while. So yeah, I bet higher self Jess is just as she probably ain't much different. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Okay, so what is coming up for Colby? What is coming up for Colby in the months ahead? Wait a second, it's reversed. How are they feeling now? Who is this person to Colby? Why is 4 of Wands here? Are you dealing with a karmic? And a karmic can be anybody. Okay. I feel like there's some sort of separation that's been kind of weighing on you. A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of deceptive behavior, but I feel like there's a karmic, especially with the Justice and the Wheel of Fortune. So these are the signs that I have. We have a Queen of Wands, so female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Male, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I believe that's Virgo. So this is kind of what I'm getting, the whole picture of it. I feel like there's, and you know, this situation right here could have to do with your home life. I don't know if it's talking more about your parents. Okay. I don't know what the relation, I don't know why I'm getting your parents right now, but these are two different situations. Okay. So let me start with this one first. With the Four of Wands being in the middle, I do have to associate this some sort of family life, home life. I feel like the feminine here with the Queen of Wands is feeling very unstable, very defensive, feeling trapped, lost, could be battling a lot of depression and anxiety, and just having a ton of conflict. Okay. Okay. So with the King of Swords, I feel that there's a decision that's going to have to be made in order for you, or for him and your mom, in order to come to some sort of agreement. Okay. What is this agreement about? Yeah, it's about putting each other on the same playing field. I feel like there's a little bit of controversy right there. But I feel like it's more a peace offering. Like, I, and the whole card represents the whole temptation and, making choices about relationships and having divinely guided protection, all that kind of stuff. But Adam is also serving Eve apple, so it's that kind of peace offering there. And again, in this card, he's handing her the world, so it's like, having to come to some sort of agreement and peace offering in order to settle shit, because honestly, mama is not feeling too confident or secure about something that has happened. So just like, understand there might be a little conflict coming up. But I do feel like there's some sort of karmic situation that's coming up. With the Hangman, Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands, I feel like someone's refusing, like, to budge on a situation. There's a lot of inaction, okay, when it comes to, again, making a choice. The Justice card could also represent some form of separation, but I feel like there's some sort of karmic situation where it's like, not really sure, like trying to weigh out the options of what's the best way to go about this. Is this something that can move forward with reciprocity or not? Okay. So, and I don't know if that has to do with the same situation or not, but these are the situations that I'm picking up on. So, anything else? I don't know why this song just popped up in my head, but I don't even know who sings it. But why you always lying? I don't know why that just hit me out of nowhere, but the Five of Swords just popped out reverse, and that's what I heard. So I don't know if, like, someone is just like so fed up with someone not being completely honest about where things have gone wrong, but I also feel like there's a lack of empathy going on and a lack of respect that is going on, and it's just created so much burden that it's like, I don't even want to hear your bullshit anymore. Like, I feel like this is more from your mama's side too. Okay. This could be something else. I don't know why they're spilling all your parent shit. Okay. So let's move on from the parent stuff and is there anything that's going on with Colby in particular that needs to be addressed? Okay. So, all right. We have the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you got something good coming in, Colby. Okay. I feel not only financial stability, like I feel you might even get some sort of, you know, lump sum. Might get a little extra present coming up soon. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but I feel like there's this new found love, respect, and like your journey moving forward, really going after what you want, having a clear picture in mind, and really paying attention to what your emotions are telling you when it comes to financial abundance, and like actually acting through, taking the necessary steps to do so. Be careful who you share your shit with, but for the most part, I see that you're willing to put in a lot of hard work, really become independent, and go after the big coin. So not only do I see a potential for love, health, abundance, but like there's a lot of gratitude that goes into the work that you're doing. Okay. So I hope that helps. Hope that helps. All right, guys. Well, with that being said, I love you all so much. I do ask that anyone that I have read for or connected with to tonight, please separate your energy. I send all of your energy back. I take all of mine back, and all of the energy go back to the respectful persons. I thank all of our spiritual team and our divine beings for showing up tonight and allowing us to connect with each other. Thank you, Lord, for sharing these messages with us and bringing us closure, clarity, and peace. I thank you for all the beautiful love and donations and the support that we have received tonight. And I ask that you continue to support us and inspire us and allow us to follow in your good graces. And thank you for bringing this tribe together. I appreciate and love every single one of you, and I could not do this without you guys. I now close the gate to the spiritual realm and allow all respective parties to go off with peace, love, and fulfillment in their hearts. And I hope all of you have a wonderful night. Bye, guys.